The film is about the film is a journey for a guy who is living on the edge. He's a young hustler. His life is a mess. He hasn't I mean, this sounds weird, but I mean, it sounds cliched, but it's not. It's really, he gets a call from his mother. She is ill, and it's a journey of him trying to find the money to go and visit her before she dies. But it's really a journey of self-discovery. All of these things I'm saying are corny, and it's not like that. It's very original. It's always twisting and turning, and you don't know what's going to happen. And in the meantime, it has a good, solid through line or narrative. I was teaching at the Vancouver Film School, and the head of the department of the acting department came up with a 14-page outline. And it's from that we made the film. The film is totally improvised, okay? The film is improvised in a method that I hope that I developed. Maybe other people have developed it, but I've never heard of anybody else. What it is the idea that you can talk about the acting, you can talk about what the character is, you can try and get, in essence, what's in the head of the character, what the intention of the character is, and then when we've got that and when we're ready, we shoot without any rehearsal. It's important to get the immediacy and the feeling of it, that not to rehearse. There's been a tremendous amount of discussion between the actors and myself about what every scene and what, especially with Shane, about where the film is going. I mean, where his character is going. It's very, very character driven.
Well, what Larry always talks about is you have to have those three things you need. You need to have, you got to have an inner monologue, you've got to have an intention, and you got to be focused. So if you've got those three things happening and you have an intention on what you're going to do in the scene or what you want, the dialogue just kind of, it follows whatever that intention is. So you don't ever think of what you're saying, you just think of what you want, and you say you say whatever you need. I didn't really think too much about it before. I just thought I would just show up and I would just trust Larry, and I didn't really come into it with a bunch of ideas of inspiration, really. I just had a clear idea of what this journey was, but not really a bunch of inspiration.
The inspiration, I mean, the way he talks, first of all, he brought such humor and such truth, in my opinion, to the film, to the character. But the time we spent, we did a lot of talking, a lot of, I think he really made sense of my idea about improv. Remember a couple of things. One is that we had done at least 5 or 6 years of working together with students. So you absolutely knew the style. Same with Andrew. And everybody here knew the style of what it was going to be. Andrew was a student of mine who actually went through the process, right? And the students only got a couple of hours, and then, you know, in shooting, and a couple of hours in preparing. But we and everybody here actually spent a long time going through it. And now they are teaching that method, you know. So they really understood. I mean, it's not like that I had asked for a casting or that I had asked people to come in everybody knew the style. And in fact, when they read the outline, not only you, but Rob had a lot of apprehension. They were worried about what was going to happen. I think it was, I wouldn't have been surprised if they had to do this with somebody they didn't know. I don't think they would have done it. So there was a lot of trust and a lot of knowledge of each other in the film. In a way, you've got to just go with the movie. If you cannot sort of have expectations that the movie's going to move one way or another. It goes. It goes. It's logical in a weird way. And if you're willing to go with the film, I think you're going to have a lot of fun. It is very, you know, it just moves in a different way. And it is funny, it is kind of horrible and scary. I think it's good, yeah, I don't know. It's hard. We have no idea. This will be the first audience, so we have no idea.